Alright you guys, so welcome to Marietta National Cemetery. This cemetery is the home of 17,000 United States veterans and families. Of these 17,000 U.S. veterans that are buried here, there is 10,172 U.S. troops from the Civil War that are buried here, and approximate 3,000 of them are unknown. Now, majority of the Union soldiers that are buried here are actually casualties from the Battle of Kennesaw Mountain. Now, we will be going to another section of the cemetery, which will be section F, and then I will be sharing you guys some stories of the U.S. colored troops once we get to that location. But I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure you guys hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and I'll talk to you guys again shortly. Marietta National Cemetery is 23.2 acres. The design of the cemetery was actually done by Union Army Chaplain Thomas B. Van Horn. Alright you guys, so we are here at the Marietta National Cemetery. This is the Cole family plot here. Now this is Henry Green Cole. He was a Marietta businessman, but he also was the owner of this land, and he did do some time in a Confederate prison, being charged as a Union spy. Now, before he was actually captured and put into a prison, he actually received an offer from the government of the Confederate States of America of $50,000 for this land to make it the Capitol building of the Confederate States of America. As you guys know, there is a Confederate cemetery in Marietta. So as you can see, Henry Cole actually declined the offer of $50,000 to the Confederate States of America, and that is why you see the Union soldiers to my right that are all buried here, that gave the ultimate sacrifice. And you know what, you guys, this is what Memorial Day is all about. Memorial Day is reflecting on the bravery of the young men and women that served in our armed forces and gave the ultimate sacrifice to ensure our freedoms, to give us the ability to come out here and share these stories and talk about our history, but also be able to have the freedom to do many other things. So I would like for everyone to share one of their favorite moments that they do on Memorial Day. Do you guys go to national cemeteries? Do you guys place flags on these U.S. soldiers? Let me know in the comment section what you guys like to do on Memorial Day, what Memorial Day means to you guys. But with that, you guys, I'm going to continue walking around. I'm going to share you guys more stories throughout this video. Make sure you guys do subscribe and hit that like button, and also share this video as well. Alright you guys, so we are here at Marietta National Cemetery. This is section F. The grave right next to me is Emma Stevens, who was formerly enslaved and then later freed. She was a nurse during the Battle of Kennesaw Mountain. Now, Marietta National Cemetery is home to approximately 300 U.S. colored troops that fought during the Atlanta campaign when Sherman came into Georgia. There is another young man that is buried here. I'm not exactly sure where he is buried, but his name is Austin Gilman. He was a former slave from Pulaski, Tennessee, who later joined or enlisted in the 111th Illinois, and he was a stretcher bearer for the Union Army during the Battle of Kennesaw Mountain. And as he was actually carrying a wounded soldier off the battlefield with the stretcher that he made, he actually was severely wounded from a shot to his hip, and later on he eventually passed away. Alright, you guys, I'm at the gravesite of Dennis Buckley, a Medal of Honor recipient. He was mustered into Company G, 136 New York on September 25th, 1862. On January 11th, 1863, Buckley was captured by Confederates at Bank Ford in Virginia, but was paroled on January 23rd, 1863. During July 20th, 1864, during the Battle of Peachtree Creek, Dennis Buckley and his men was in pursuit of members of the 31st Mississippi. As they were pursuing, Dennis Buckley was crawling on his hands and knees, trying to retrieve the enemy's flag, which was dropped on the ground when the Confederates' color barrier was shot. And as Buckley was successful in reaching the Confederate unit's flag, he stood up to wave the flag of the captured flag that he got, and that was when he was shot and killed during the Battle of Peachtree Creek.